So it's probably a good time to give a bit of information on the Mori clan. So, as you've been seeing, or maybe haven't, but in the last episode, I sort of demonstrated how strong these guys are. It's a massive jump or a spike in difficulty, because previously I was dealing with units of size like 500, 600, and now these guys are easily rocking units over 1,000. And so, arguably, they're not necessarily meant to be someone you're supposed to fight on your first playthrough, but they do offer a lot of rewards, and I greatly enjoy a few of the characters that show up in the Mori clan, so that's part of the reason why I'm conquering them. Now, conquering the Mori clan is not so easy, or rather, conquering Mori clan, there are many ways to conquer the Mori clan with different levels of reward. The one I'd ideally like to do involves capturing all four, so the three daughters and the leader of the Mori clan, and clearing, maybe not all, but the three daughters. Sorry, when I say clear, I mean go through the satisfaction events for each of the three daughters. And one of them requires very complex things to happen. Basically, one of them, the ninja Kiku, requires you to capture her before you conquer the Mori clan, and then go through her event chain. So, to capture her before I conquer the Mori clan, I need to engage in a duel or like a decisive battle or something. Basically, it's an event that happens roughly 5 or so turns after you get into war with the Mori clan, with some other flags, like Rance and Mori Motonari need to fight against each other and proc the event where Mori is like, he's an interesting man, which we have already procced. And after that, it starts one major battle with very high stakes, because if I lose, it's game over. But if I win, I get to conquer one of their provinces. I believe I get Battleship Nagato here. Red Helm is the last one, so I don't think I get that. Plus, the daughters finally become capturable. Currently, the daughters are not capturable, so even if I beat them in battle and do whatever, I can't capture them. They'll run away 100%. But once I go through the duel, I can capture them. Okay. So, step 1 is to beat them in the duel. Step 2 is to capture at least the ninja, and that is rough. Right? So, this is a very time-consuming maneuver. Okay, so that's the daughters. Now, if you also want to recruit the father, Mori Motonari, you have to break his curse. So right now, he's cursed, that's why he's this massive, big being. And you have to uncurse him before you conquer him. And to uncurse him, you need to you need to recruit Sakamoto Ryoma, the leader of the Takuga clan. So I need to conquer these guys before I conquer Mori if I want to ally the father. Now the father is a fairly strong general, but importantly is very strong for personal combat. So it does help to have him. So I will try to go for it. Anyway, all this to say, apparently I need to declare another war. But yeah, I'm going to declare on the Takuga clan. I'm also going to organize my prison a bit. I have 20 people. That's a lot. And what I'm going to do is I am going to get rid of this guy. He's 2 cost. So the trick with Ashigarus is you replenish them for 1 gold. Then you dismiss them. And then you kick them out. I'm considering grabbing this 400 gold person. Sorry, 436 troop count person. Actually, let me think. Maybe I should grab him. That's a 6-speed ninja. Sorry, I was looking for search, not speed. This is the 6 search. I'll probably get her. Oops. Okay. But I think before I declare on the Takaga clan, I would like to get the discount enlistment ticket. This is an item that lowers the cost to recruit by 12 gold flat, I believe. And I want to scale up my units so I can deal with Mori and Takaga. Takaga is also fairly strong, so... I'm also going to release some dudes. I think I am no longer interested in the Search Master. I've been seeing enough 6 search 1 cost generals. 1. 2. 5. 2. 3. 4. 5. Her stats are good, but she only has 2 movement. That's kind of critically bad as a samurai. And before I forget, let me start using these items. Okay. And I'm going to get Okita. This is the Shinsengumi event chain. And I get to recruit her. She's actually not very strong. But she's very good for personal combat. And she's 0 cost. So in normal situations, she can be used for search negotiation. I mean, it's 3-3, but better than nothing. And I wonder if I can get this. Can I actually search for 30 while defending against Mori? My guess is yes. Guess I'll have to use Goemon. And this is a global buff that applies, so just slap it on someone random. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So next turn, I'll declare on Takuga. And I'm going to take this opportunity to boost Ranmaru a bit. And Honda. So for reference, your damage scales linearly until 500 units. Then every 2 units you have act equivalently as 1 unit, if that makes sense. So going a bit over 500, like 700, is reasonable if you consider the buffer. And yeah, this should lead to a full heal, which is really nice. No, I should say this should basically lead to a full heal. He attacks the good. Okay, perfect. Very nice. That's like 1,000 gold value. Gonna attack this guy. Hopefully the healer heals the bottom guy now. And I don't care to attack anymore. Cool. Solid fight. And let's save for Mori attacks. Ooh, very good. Got Kenshin on my side. Okay, so Chinu is fine. Scary, but fine. And I'm also going to similarly boost Nas up. And the only thing I'm trying to make sure is that I don't go below 50k. Just because I want my money management to proc. Okay, and I'll do Urza plus Isoroku. Might as well do Suzume. Oh no, the 10%. Let me think. I think Urza should just do battle tactics. Oh no, the 50%. Okay, that's good. Her healing is ideal. Okay, I think I have this under the bag now. Or in the bag. Is it under? No, it's in the bag. Sometimes my English phrases don't English. Oh. Very solid fight. I'm very happy that Shinu didn't use her AoE attack, the poison. Cool. Oh. So this is someone trying to slay this guy. So he's the father. And after this event, I think next turn maybe, or next time another event happens, I should be eligible to do a duel or battle. I don't know what it is in English. Oh, this is Kojika's event chain. Interesting. So she's trying to reclaim her house from the Mori clan, basically. So once Mori weakens, she'll become involved, and eventually you'll be able to capture her, I think. Okay, I gotta heal 30% of troops and all units item. This is one of those things that I find very hard to use. I don't know the right time to use it. I tend to just save it till, and then I never get to use it. Maybe this time I'll be able to use it properly. Okay. So. It's very nice that I'm capturing their Ashigarus. They start with 1,000 troops because they're so strong. So they just become immediately useful. Even if it's 5 defense, just because it has 1,000 troops, it becomes a very good tank. I'd consider hiring one, but maybe not necessary for now. Okay, so let's go to the Takuga clan. And these guys are very scary. Not as scary as the Mori clan, though. The scary thing about the Takuga clan is that they just have a ton of numbers. So no like assassinations that I have to worry about. As long as I use my tanks properly, they shouldn't pose a threat. Well, that's not true. They mostly not pose a threat. Okay, so against the Takuga clan, this True Earth province, The first siege you see is a castle. This is very hard. So if I can capture this, I got the rest down. I'm thinking about how I would deal with them. So I need a good tank to deal with the samurai. That's Shibata's job. And they have no range except for this ninja, who's weak. So I'll add a Onmyoji and Natori. Maybe Suzume as well. And presumably, I don't assassinate either of these two. I don't know if these guys are able to be assassinated. I think I'll just assassinate one of these two. Oh, alright, that's okay. That's pretty worth. She was able to tank one of these hits. So I'll do a defense Shikigami here. Very good. Now this ninja dies. Or not. Cool. And... oh, that hurts. Oh, Gon's out of commission. Interesting. Maybe this isn't enough force score. Yeah, this isn't enough. I was hoping Natori would be enough. Oh well. We'll try again in a bit. As I mentioned, this is probably the hardest part about the Takuya clan. Well, let's try again. At least Gon's on cooldown. Just have to deal with Yuzuru. Okay. Sounds like Rance. Senkime. And Isoku. I think instead of Rance, I'll use Honda. Wish I had other tacticians. I kind of want to save the tactician. But might be a tad too greedy. Yeah, that sounds a bit greedy. Shouldn't be that hard to defend this. So I will go, maybe not all in, but pretty ham. And I think I'm willing to let Mori and Asakura win if they do invade me. I just need to defend this after I take it. See who's going? This guy? Bummer. I'm thinking what I do. I don't know if she kills him. I don't think she does. Guess I can status cancel. Maybe it'll bait him into status upping. No, he does status cancel. Okay, but it's not bad. Both these two still have their attack buffs. Okay, so I think I better attack now. I'm thinking Isoroku attacks this line. Honda probably can't move a third time, so he's just gonna use a special attack. Bit of a shame. Okay, that's fine. Sankime probably attacks here. Bummer. And Isoroku should be able to kill both. Oh, no. Yeah, I got kind of unlucky with this card, huh? If I go through this 80%, I can see myself winning, but yeah. Ah, this is so hard. Oh well. Slowly, they'll be weakened. Please don't attack. Okay. I think this one I just lose. This is the first holding. They can take it. Okay, since Takuga didn't attack, I can full send here. This should be fairly easy. They just have a backline. I just have to fold out here. Something like that. Okay, maybe try to capture both of these. At the very least, I should have her around just to attack. don't actually know if I want to go the front line and summon the Wrath of the back line. Cool. Oh, here it is, I think. Alright. I think I cut in time. 5 satisfaction. Yeah, so this is the thing. The decisive battle, in quotes. I guess it's just called challenge. So here's the issue. If I lose, it's game over. Like, it's actually game over. The game just ends. And I have absolutely zero confidence in my ability to win this 100%. So, I am going to do the thing where I just ignore my problem and shove it till future me. To be honest, that doesn't sound like a great way to proceed. But since I've already weakened the Takuga clan, I at least want to conquer this province, True Earth. Yeah, so this just needs a relatively strong front line to deal with Gon. And the rest is about the back line, just blasting. Isoraku. And Natori. And maybe a tactician. Doesn't have to be a good tactician. Same team, I'll give her a bit here. Ouch, that's not ideal. Okay. That's also not ideal. I didn't expect Gon to attack. That's really bad. Also, I'm annoyed I'm getting no useful buffs. So I've yet to get an armor buff. I finally got an attack buff, which might be the first useful buff I got. Oh, I don't make it. Yikes. Yikes! I'm one turn off. I miscalculated. Man, this is hard. So, I was supposed to use EQ here, for the record. So, I'm very much improvising. Okay. I need to send a squad, I think. I'm gonna have some backline fodder to hopefully taint him. So this guy is strong because he has 3k units. That's the only reason he's strong. But he will one-shot anyone who isn't reasonably strong. I would love to put in Urza, but kind of risky. I feel like the better play is to assassinate him and then just go through the front line. It would be nice to have Urza though to buff. I'll bring this Sohe. Again, if he dies, it's okay. But if the assassination fails, I can still get around it. I can still work around it. I'm also gonna make the executive decision to give Bounce the attack textbook and make him 9 attack. Okay, so... Ouch. This really needs to succeed. Okay, I think I win. Finally. Jeez. This game is so hard. Kicks. That's mildly annoying. I don't think it's worth attacking with Ramada now. What, the worst score? Really? Will I actually win? Oh my god. What a shame. Well, let's try again next turn. I need to... either do... I guess I'll do this dungeon. I need items. Well, I need a lot of things. Items could be a solution to my current situation. I wonder if I should really keep recording dungeon gameplay. This is just mostly monotonous at this point. I'm too strong. There are only a few dungeons that are actually challenging for me at this point. Maybe I'll try my best to talk about other parts of the game while I'm mindlessly going through dungeons. Here's where Twitch chat would help. Let's see, so maybe I'll talk about some of the lore that I know. So the Takuga clan, their core members are Ryoma, the ninja with 3k units you saw. Gon, that's the big 2k tank. And oh, I forgot their names. Yuzuru and basically a brother and a sister. So those four members. And my understanding is that they are based in Shikoku, which I think is translated to like Death Calamity or something. For reference, in Japan, like IRL Japan, Shikoku is the name of that part of the island that they're from. It's also where Sakamoto Ryoma IRL is also from. But the reason it's probably translated to Death Calamity is because in Sengoku Rance, they changed the shi, which in Japanese is 4, to shi, which is a different character of the same sound for death. So that's why it has that translation. Oh, that's not game lore, that's more like game trivia. So, game lore. So, the Death Calamity is filled with Onis, and I think humans are in conflict with them. Onis are essentially like demons in Japanese, I guess. And so it was initially held by the Hojo clan, who is responsible for managing the yokai in Japan, essentially. But my understanding is that it was a very autonomous region and was very chaotic. So it was ruled by the Hojo clan, sort of only in name. And so I don't think any of those 4 characters have any particular nobility background. They just sort of took over because it was a chaotic area and sort of as a twitch to survive, way to survive rather. Okay, so I cleared the dungeon. I got a speed textbook too, which honestly not great. I've yet to get any item except, well, this is a scripted item. So I've yet to get any item after clearing, what, like 3 dungeons? So that's not good. By the way, this is turn 42. Am I really conquering Mori by turn 50 at this rate? Oops. And I guess diplomatically, Takuga and Mori are in conflict. This is Kojika. You've seen her a lot. She's trying to restore her clan against the Mori clan. And because Mori has weekends, she's trying, but I think she failed. Oh, okay, 5 satisfaction. And this time for sure, PM. I can't just fail 50 times in a row, right? Eventually, I'll get sort of a lucky break. How am I winning this? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to take this province. So I'm gonna go all in. Hopefully Goemon doesn't die. Okay, armor buff on Shibata is good. And attack buff on Lance is good. I'm gonna attack Gon here because that's guaranteed for this 200% to trigger. If I attack the center one, Gon might block instead, and I do not want to use Lance on the Shikigami guard. Okay. And Natori's gonna attack... Doesn't really matter, I guess. Oh, maybe it does matter. Guess I should have gone for the bottom one. I'm mostly concerned about not having enough turns. So I'll just kill him off. Okay, so far so good. Ow. What the fuck? Okay, I need Natori to flip this. Ay ay ay. They're so tough. They've fully recovered already. Oh man. I'll try again. I don't know, this seems very risky. Like, what will how would I win? I'd have to get this assassinate off. That's the key. If I get this assassinate off and I can deal with her before she does too much damage, I can maybe see this working. It feels very bad. Okay. That's good. Also, the 2/3 failed to proc, so he's not very strong. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting nowhere against the Takuga clan. I really wish I had EQ still. I mean, eventually I'll be able to drain them out so they can't constantly replenish units, but it's gonna take a while at this rate. Like, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, it isn't that surprising that I couldn't win. The important part is that I'm just chipping them. Probably keep talking to Magic. I'm very close to getting 160 satisfaction. Really? Okay, this one I have to defend. Isn't it nice to see people with like sub 1,000 units? I haven't seen that in a while. Alright. Haven't won in a while. Feels good. I think I have to give this up. And I have to really make sure I don't lose the last fort. But at the very least, the last one is very easy to defend. Okay. attempt 3, or attempt 5, I guess? This is my third turn of just grinding away. Ah, they're out of units. Hallelujah. Finally. This sounds like magic. One mediocre frontline would do. And the tactician. Wait, I can't get through this guy. If I don't win this, that's totally on me. I totally underestimated him. Okay, that's on me. That's totally on me. Wow, I feel like an idiot. This one I truly feel like an idiot. I'm not sensing good vibes from this. It's so hard to win in this province. Jesus. But what happened this turn truly feels like a skill issue. Never have I felt more tempted to save scum. This should be pretty defensible. Okay, I just need a backline that shoots her. And a front line that can deal with this. I think this will do. I don't know if I can interrupt her. Yeah, I think I can. Cool. Well done. Ouch. I must say, I feel like my backline is just so weak. I have pretty good front line. 100%. That's probably a bad idea. He has int, so... Damn. My assassinate luck has been pretty bad recently. I think I lost a tactician. Okay, like, I really need to win this. I can't afford to just tread water for what, like 5 turns? I'm actually mad at myself for how poorly I've been playing. And yeah, they've recovered. So I have to repeat the entire process again. But this time, they don't have a frontline guarding her. But yeah, same idea. I need to get this assassinate off, probably. Okay. My buffs are not bad. Okay, assassinate actually worked. Very good. Ouch. Okay. I did overkill this, but I felt like I needed to overkill it. Okay. And I'm going to maybe do this to make my life easier against the Takuga clan. You pay money, and they'll conquer 1 holding per turn. Okay, and I believe I have to censor this. Okay. So this person is the scary one. She has Assassinate, remember? And I don't really have a solution to this, except send Ashigarus, whose lives I don't really care about, and hope that they tank. That's the only solution I have in mind. Gonna send this guy. Maybe he'll tank a shot. This guy still hasn't died. Very lucky. Okay. Oh, here it is. Well, hopefully, well, thankfully he's someone I don't care too deeply about. I did a normal attack here because I didn't want to take counter-attack damage. He has a decent attack, so her counters hurt. Alright, and that's it, probably. Okay, nobody died. Very good. Okay. So, you see that I got one of their holdings? That's from the Shinsengumi Rebellion. The supporting, the terrorist thing. And in contrast to the prior battles, this one should be a one and done. I don't expect this to be hard. She hasn't recovered. Gon's in the backline, so... But it shouldn't matter because this is just a field. Bringing Namaru along just to heal. Yeah, that's basically all I need to do. Here I'll probably make the executive decision of Miko Storming to lower Gon's HP instead of Hyo Ganmaru. And maybe I can kill Oda Nobuyuki here. Nope. Alright, I don't think this is... I think this is okay. Oh no, this is not okay. I need to cut this. Okay. What else do I need to do? I need to interact with Okita. So I'll do that. Since... Oh wait. Yeah. Since I don't really have much else to do with my actions. No, I do. This is something I should have done much earlier. Summon forces to Leazas. I totally forgot about this. These guys are starting to become active. It's not what I was looking for from them. Well. Figured I shouldn't use Isoroku just in case Mori attacks. Alright, solid. I must say I did not expect that. But it sounds like Niwa plus Uesugi would do it. Don't think that there's anyone I'm really dying to catch. Ow. So Commander Charge has 2 parts, so it can actually still deal damage. It only blocks the first part of this kind of attack. Okay, let's see what we have to deal with. I don't expect Kiku to come because I damaged her. This one would be very good to catch. He has Battle Tactics 3. But how will I realistically catch him? Oh yeah, Isoroku can hit him from the back line. Okay. Up like this. Do I deal 100 damage? Yes, I do. Hopefully I catch him. It's a 40% chance, so, you know, could happen. Yeah. Got him. Very good. It's a pretty decent general. Wait, why did the Shinsengumi not attack? I thought I would have expected them to take the next holding. That's weird. Anyway, so this guy I think is worth capturing. He's a very solid general. And maybe I have to conquer the Akashi clan. I don't see myself beating Mori by turn 50. The Akashi clan is kind of problematic, but well, I'll make do. Basically, they have 3 battles that cause auto losses, I think. So the first one is easy. I'll maybe do like bounce. Thank you, man. Going on. I reckon something like this is enough. Speed buff on Rance isn't bad. Missing that 50% is bad. Him having an attack buff is bad. Okay. A few bad things happened here and there, but still workable. Okay, missing the assassination is kind of bad. Okay. Yep. I did over budget, assuming the worst case scenario, and I guess this time it worked out. I'm using battle tactics to hopefully bait him to use status cancel. Anyway, so this starts an event chain where they use this weird weapon, I think it's like a robot, to auto-win for twice in a row. So since I don't want them to auto-win when they're attacking back, I'm just gonna go for this and trigger the auto losses. That's one loss. And that's another. I think I'm gonna... oh no, maybe I'll defend this. Sounds like a tank is all I need. this guy would do. No, I think I'll let them have this. I need to defend against Mori and Sakuga. So I forgot the details. I forgot if this was an auto loss or not. Pretty sure it wasn't an auto loss. Actually, I should probably Google it one sec. Yeah, so as far as I can tell, the third battle is not an auto loss. Basically, the android thing that's been causing the auto loss broke down. So it takes time to fix it. This seems pretty easy. I'm just thinking like the smallest amount of commitment I need for this. Something like that. Oh, of course I failed a 50. Man. I've been having very bad luck with guards not being able to pierce and being pierced at crucial moments. I mean, this wasn't a crucial moment, I guess. I don't see myself losing in like any kind of... in any way this fight goes. Okay, but like, it would be nice if... Yeah, so I ended up not being able to heal Ranmaru just because of very bad RNG. Oh well, it happens. Okay, so now the machine is repaired. And so next fight is an auto loss. Alright, I would like to defend this, but it's slightly low priority. Compared to defending against Mori. But I can't scout. I'll have to use her. Oh yeah, this is very easy to defend. %. Do I really trust the 50%? I don't trust my 50%. I'll Shikigami myself. Okay, now I'm safe. Alright, I won. Oh. Okay, now I won. Alright, cool. That worked out horribly, but still. Very proud of my decision making there. Not to greed and Shikigami him. Did they come? Ah, surprising. Okay, so the terrorism stuff happened. Don't really care about Nua. Increased defense, probably. So, this fight is an auto loss. And that's it. No more auto losses, so I can fight normally. What I'll do is this turn. Actually, I need to finish Akashi Clan, I think. I don't know if the Takeda auto break or this breaking will trigger first. So I'm just gonna finish them this turn. Yeah, they're just out of units. Let's send like Honda and okay. Maybe this guy. Might as well send you up. Failed the 2/3 roll. Cool. Very good. I need to finish them. Ah, poor guys. They're just out of units. Right. And I need to imprison him. He'll be useful later for Dokuganryu. In fact, without him, I don't see myself killing the Dokuganryu. And... okay. So I lied when I said these guys give 10 satisfaction. Seems like they give 8. Post-Conquest was 3, this thing will give 5. Okay, and turn. Oh, it's nice to eliminate a tag for once. I'd like to deal as much damage to Gon as possible. So I'll send out my squad. They have no backline to worry about, just this guy. And something like this would do. Attack buff on Gon is kind of unlucky. No defense buff on Sankime is not great. In fact, none of the buffs I have are relevant for me, I think. Oh well. I guess this speed buff is somewhat useful. Okay, it's good that I was able to get rid of Gon's action there. And Isoroku getting attack buff is very good, finally. Okay, I said something about damaging Gon, but I did very little damage to him. Just too many tanks around. Oh, killed 2 officers. We're good. Okay, this seems easy. I'm gonna try to heal everyone while I'm at it. That's okay. That's most of it down. Not really getting a int buff is kind of clutch, to be honest. Cool. That's pretty good. Oh, I thought the game crashed. Got lots of heals off. Okay, so the Akashi gourd broke. That's a third one. And now I'm gonna finish the Takuga clan. I need to write down when I got to them. Yep, because I let the war drag on. They really don't have much to offer at this point. I just have to contain Sakamoto. She's the only scary one. I think something like this would do. Okay. Defense buff on Senkim is decent. No attack buff on Rance is unfortunate. No attack buff on Honda either. That's a 2/3 chance that I've been failing repeatedly. That's not good either. Okay. Hopefully I get some useful buffs. Good double attack buff. Ouch. Okay, should be over. And Sankime didn't die. It's nice. So after Takuga battle, Takuga War, you have to fight a quick personal combat. It's very easy. Maybe not very easy, but by the time you're here, it's quite easy. Alright. Okay. And I'm going to release these two because they cause issues in the prison. Three, 4, 5. Do I need this Omyoji? No. 1, 2. I don't think I need this Mercy Charge anymore. 3, 4. I need a 5th to release. Guess it's this guy. And I need to recruit Sakamoto. And this lets me recruit Gong, I think. Oh, maybe, yeah, okay. This guy is just genuinely a good tank, so I'll likely use him. Next turn, I'm gonna accept the challenge from the Mori clan and start going ham. I guess I'll end after completing the challenge. It's probably a good place to end. Although, should I begin with the challenge? Maybe that's more interesting. If I begin with the challenge, I'm worried I might tempt myself to sweep a loss under the rug and re-record. So I'll just complete it. Alright, I think I'm good to go. So, I'm very close to the 160 satisfaction threshold. I'm just wondering how I'm gonna go about it. I guess first of all, I need to search for a dungeon in Izumo. Okay. And ask Ryoma about Motonari. So this explains why Mori is being cursed and how we can stop it. And to recruit Mori, you need to disable his curse first. But if you disable his curse, the challenge goes away, I think. So you have to win the challenge first and then disable curse. I also noticed that Mori did not counterattack. So this sounds like a great opportunity to just heal people with Natori. That's good. That was my only source of concern. Okay, so it's time to do the challenge. Now, okay, never mind. Yeah, let's do the challenge. So this is just going to be one battle in a field. Oh, and I can't scout. Let me look up their formation. I know it's a fixed formation that they have. Okay, so they have Teru, Motonari, Kinzang, Kiku, Suigun, Kuiken. Okay. So this is how I would play if I can save Scum and Unlucky Assassination. Huh. So of this roster, if Natori dies, I'm screwed. because she's crucial for a later event. But can I win without using Natori? Maybe I should do that. I'd be extremely sad if I lose Urza. Like, extremely. I'd be very sad if I lose Isoroku. And I'd be somewhat sad if I lose Shibata, and I'd be okay with losing Sankime. But I'd still be sad. That's where I stand. I wonder which is safer. This is likely safer. Alright, so there are a few very important RNG elements. First is whether she assassinates someone important. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, and I failed this 50%. I might lose this. I failed 50% twice in a row. Really? At least I didn't lose this 50%. So I think I barely win. So I really hope Urza doesn't die. At this point, there's a 20% chance she dies, I think. Might be a bit higher. Okay. This was a very stressful moment for me. It's annoying in no safe scum runs where, like, And there's a significant RNG problem. Part where RNG matters. Anyway, so after this, you automatically conquer a province. Plus, the Mori daughters, they become capturable. So this is probably a good place to cut it. Or should I just capture Mori? Maybe I'll just go all the way. Well, at least I'll finish this turn. I do need... I do need to go through several event chains before I go through this dungeon. And one of the things I need to do is get Dizuna to 6 out of 7 relations. So let me do that. This should unlock an event, which I need to cut. Okay. And now I need to click this several times. This is a generic button that gives you 1 satisfaction, but it basically cycles around people who you've already had sex with, and I need to cycle it around until I hit Rizna again for her event chain. The first one I believe is Suzume. That's a spoiler, but again I have to cut it. Okay. And now, since I have a lot of units hanging around, I would like to start organizing. I'm no longer particularly threatened by Mori. Oh, actually I still am. I still have to fight Kiku. But I think I can afford to, for example, start thinking about making money. So I'm looking at these 1k troop Ashigarus, who I can just hire for the sake of hiring them. I also would like to hire both Shigehiko and Yuzumi to work on their characters. Maybe I should do that because they require a decent amount of negotiation. Okay, and I'm finally at Commander Cap, which is interesting. We'll see who I end up getting rid of, but for now, I'm okay with having all these commanders available for the Mori onslaught. Reason is, now I can capture their daughters, so I'm no longer trying to just defend. I'm trying to actively hunt them down. This sounds like Danmaru and a tank. I'm gonna start raising Gong. He's a pretty nice Ashigaru. Okay, attack buff is very good. Very happy about that. Okay, not happy about this setup. Unfortunate. The Gon has an interesting skill called Ally Avenger. Okay, that did no damage. I had the impression that does damage. I've never actually tried it. This is my first time playing around with it. Will they invade? No, they don't. Okay, so this is the story progressing. This is Shikibu, one of the apostles. There are 4 apostles. This is the other one. We see 2 so far. Basically, the apostles are hidden or sealed inside actual people, so they start popping out of real people. You'll have to guess who the other 2 apostles are inside. Very good. She needs to be captured. No exceptions allowed. I do not want to deal with her assassination ever again. She will be captured. I'm just doing my utmost to ensure that Isoroku doesn't die in the backline. I don't even care if we lose this battle. I need to capture her. That's the only goal this battle. Well, capture her plus ideally not let Isoroku or Shibata die. But Shibata, I feel like I have no choice. If he dies, he dies. Aw, shit. Aw, shit. I don't think I can kill her. This is a 70% defense buff? Oh no, Rance is still strong enough. Okay. I don't like that Shibata lost guard against him, so I'll still attack top, because if this guy attacks Rance, we'll have issues. %, by the way? Hello? He's gonna do no damage. I'd rather her remove this guy so he doesn't consume the global action pool. Alright, I think I got her. 1, 2, yep, Rance will move. Amazing. And this seems like a loss, but that's okay, as long as I catch her. 90%. 90% chance to catch her from here. This is very exciting. Cool. Yay, hello. I'm glad I got her. No longer will I be constantly afraid of her assassinating people. I believe this is something I have to censor, just in case. There's a cat. Yep. When you hear this music, you know something's happening. Okay. Though it didn't give satisfaction, unfortunately. Cool. So I caught one of the daughters. I just have to catch 2 more. And speed through some events. And then I'm basically ready to finish off Mori. In the meantime, I'm going to search for a dungeon. I'm gonna hold off on doing dungeons for now until I hire a few more people who I want to level up. I want to hire her, for example. And so on. I don't think I want to bother attacking Mori clan anymore. Maybe I can just upgrade Nas here. What would he even want as an upgrade? Yeah, I can't even think of what... I don't even care about upgrading Nas nowadays. Oh yeah, I should probably do Kiku's event chain. So the most important part is that I clear Kiku before I conquer Mori. Otherwise, you can't. You'll get stuck in the Kiku event chain. Maybe I shouldn't use Urza. She ran over to apologize, but she exuded an aura that stopped her in her tracks. ... Not yet. Soon. Okay. So, she also happens to host one of the apostles. Oops. I wonder who the other one is. How do I get her? Can I kill her? Oh, I gotta try. But I want Nua. Or I need Nua. I guess something like this. Wouldn't mind investing a bit into magic. She's way too expensive. I can't invest in her. I'm not too confident I can actually kill her. Kind of a reach. Ouch. I might be able to catch her. Really depends on how many times magic can move. Magic taking damage there is very unfortunate. Maybe? Yep. But it's a 40% chance. I can't be too happy yet. Two out of three. One more. Inu. I need to grab her. This is weird. Wonder what that was about. Okay, and it's time to organize my roster. So, you've done well. Really appreciated your services, but no more. Same with this dude. Thank you very... actually, I still might use him. You can never have enough tacticians. Like this guy, I'm happy with. Okay, two more. And I need to hire these two. It's great that she starts with 1k troops. Can I actually recruit her? Maybe not. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing, hunt for the final person. Ah, there she is. Let's see, so this shouldn't be that bad. I need to somehow get rid of the front line. So let's do Rance, Suzume, Gotoku, Goemon. Go. Where's thank you, man. Oops. Didn't mean to replenish all the way. Actually, it needs to be Shibata, right, for the capture rate? Kind of amazed I'm doing all of this on my first attempt. Like, I honestly was planning around failing several capture attempts, so I thought this would last way longer. Well, maybe I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. %. Okay. I forgive you. And then Mercy Strike. Mercy Charge, sorry. And I can kill her. Cool. Okay. I got all three. So I guess at this point I might as well just finish off Mori. And I feel slightly bad, but I think I gotta get rid of this assassination defense guy. There's going to be one more ninja that I have to fight later that has assassination. But I don't need to catch him or do anything crazy with him. So he's mostly served this purpose. And give me Chinu. National power, huh? That is very fair. I need to whip out 2 national power somewhere. And I don't know where I'd whip that out. I guess the panda hunt? If I recall correctly, the panda hunt increases dev by 2. Hopefully I'm not misremembering. Maybe I should have double checked on the wiki before I committed, but it's too late. I'm pretty sure this increases dev by 2. Okay. It's perfect. And we'll grab her. Maybe not this turn. Whatever. Cool. So, I need to progress their events. Their events require opinion. How do I get opinion? Now I can start doing interesting stuff. Add a satisfaction bonus, relationship with all commanders +3. That's why I was organizing all my units, so this bonus would be useful. So, end turn. I don't think I have the... Oh, I'm gonna let them have this, in case Mori fights back. Yeah. They're still very strong. Can't let my card down. This backline is kind of scary. I need to now work on them. Let me pause and figure out their thresholds. I believe these are all 7 out of 7 requirement. Okay, so yes, they're all 7. So I'm gonna make these guys 7 opinion. So Kiku needs the +3. Teru needs the +4. And where is it? Chinu needs +4. And the order in which I complete it is not too relevant, but Chinu is already done. I don't have to do any further actions after I click on this thing. Yep, so I'm gonna do these two. Basically, she said if you beat Mori, her dad, she'll consider going for a satisfaction event. She's going to be my final character, so I'll put ending points as her skill. And I'll talk to Teru. Teru, unfortunately, I need to do quite a bit more. Do one more attack here. Yep, seems very easy. Maybe I'll greed a bit and try to heal my units with this. Oh, oops. Hopefully he doesn't die. What? Oh, that's sad. Anyway, next turn. Okay, as long as I make sure that the opium dealer doesn't attack, I should be fine. I just gotta make him heal. Okay, so with Teru, I want to pillage at least once. I don't know when I'll do it. I'll do it now. Pillage gives dev times 100 gold, so 690 gold. This might have been a bad idea. Oh no, magic can do some damage. So hopefully Opium Dealer heals himself. If he attacks, it's gonna be very painful. Oh, ow. Ow. Ouch. Okay. You don't actually get more gold if you pillage twice, for example, so... Just gotta do it once. What the? They're trying to invade with 4 Ashigarus and 1 archer. Okay. Good luck with that. Okay, I'm gonna try something for fun. This is totally unnecessary. I'll show the poison attack. Ready? Boom. Pretty strong. This requires a skip. Okay. This actually does not give... what am I trying to say? This doesn't seem to give satisfaction, which I find very weird. So I'm not gonna do ending points for Chinu for reasons. This implies she's not going to be my endgame character. I'm not going for ending points. Okay. And I'm almost ready. Now I need to interact with Nozomi. Basically, there are lots of character events that require me to set a particular flag so that when I go to dungeons I can get loot to progress those quests. And so I'm just accepting all those quests right now, essentially, before I go to a dungeon. So this requires a pause, I believe. Not a pause, a cut. Actually, it did not require a cut, but it did give satisfaction. And Okita will have ending points. So that's probably good news for her. I mean, she won't be fired or removed in any way. And now I need to talk to Teru again at 7 out of 7. Okay. And this finally sets another flag. Okay. And now I need to set the flag with Rizuna, which again requires me to cycle through the Rance's estate, so see you in a bit. Okay. End of this turn. Unless I can do prison stuff. I wonder if there's anyone else I can dismiss. I do have someone coming in soon. So I could probably dismiss this person. It's a merchant though. But I'm pretty sure everyone else who I have are actually important. You could argue the Onmyoji is less valuable than the merchant, maybe? But Onmyoji does have a lot of purposes occasionally. This guy has higher search, so I feel like I value the search more than the merchant. And I probably leave the slot open because I have a foreign reinforcement that I need to accept. Rather, it'll auto-accept at the beginning of the turn. Okay, this looks very easy. Tried to use this opportunity to heal and also make money. Nope. This is a rare case where I think him attacking bounce was better. Just because I have Natori to heal everyone. I think that was good overall. Okay, so I'm still looking for Rizuna, so see you in a bit. That was magic, apparently. So I'll do it again. Okay, I got Rizuna. So now I can go through dungeons. And so my goal is to get to floor 11 of this dungeon or something. I forgot. And that will remove Morty's curse. I'm fairly certain I cannot beat this dungeon right now. Actually, I'm very confident I cannot beat this dungeon because the final boss is a 7,777 HP dude. So I'll just climb. Well, I'll try to climb as far as I can. I think I can go all the way up until the boss. So once I get there, I will just retreat. There's an argument to not retreating sometimes. Basically, if you retreat from a dungeon, as I've sort of demonstrated with the Kyoto one accidentally, you gain 1 floor progress, so you start 1 floor higher. That's not ideal if you want to farm dungeon drops, but this is such a long dungeon that, well, I don't know. Maybe the 1 extra floor won't help me. Okay, so I got the thing I need for Teru. Very good. Ooh, speak textbook. Very good. That's it. If I kill him, next turn, Mori's curse goes away. And if you don't conquer the Mori clan without removing his curse, I believe he just dies. I've actually never seen it in person. I've just trusted what people say. Yep. So Mori is now gonna become a human. I did not see what I just looted. I think that was a consumable, not a quest item. I should have retreated with Sil. I'm mostly autopiloting in this dungeon. I guess I should be talking about things. What should I talk about? So I loosely introduced the Mori stuff. I loosely introduced Takuga clan. I can introduce maybe the Asakura clan. That's the guys I've been at war with forever. So they're led by Asakura Yoshikage, I forgot, is that his name? And he's interested in diplomatically uniting Japan. And he's also... I think he's also very active sexually. So occasionally during like the turns, you'll see him you'll see the status going like he had a 30th son or something. Basically, he has a lot of heirs. And so one of those heirs is Yukihime, who is in this realm of Japan known as like one of the most beautiful or something like that. And so that's the person that was sexually assaulted, which led to all this war. Okay, I think I've looted all the items I'm looking for. Ouch. So, before I finish this floor, I want to put myself in a state where I have no more actions left, which is hard. Basically, I don't want to lose by getting all my units killed. I want to lose by not having enough, by having all my actions be empty. Okay, I've killed a few units, unfortunately. Guy dies too? Alright, fine. If I do it like this, when I enter floor 18, that's the boss by the way, 7,777 HP, I auto-lose. And if I auto-lose, if I lose, the floor counter doesn't go up. So that's the only difference. And the reason I wanted to do it like that is because people who die in the dungeon become unavailable. So ideally none of this happened, but I did let a few die. And I can conquer Mori next turn after an event. And that's all, I guess. Maybe get partial progress on some people who I eventually want to recruit, but I need some national power to do that. So never mind that. Also gonna do some unit count adjustment. Incoming units by event will scale based on the average of your unit size. And when it does that, it takes into account only units above 300. So I'm sort of inflating my average by doing this. And I'm essentially just taking all of the characters who I don't think I will ever use in a battle. At least, I won't rely on their numbers for battles. Okay, that looks good to me. Okay. Oops. Love it when battles are profitable. I don't have Isoroku. She's very good to have in this kind of battle. I'm gonna maybe replenish a bit. Oh, I went below 50k. %. Hello. Alright. Oops. Oh, there we go. So he became a human again. And that's Kanami. How many troops does she have? Almost 1,000. Very good. To be honest, Kanami's not very good. But yeah, she's not very good. But she's good for dungeons. Or she's okay for dungeons. Keep summoning. And wait. What am I missing? So I have the death hallucinogen, which is the thing I need to proceed in my event with Teru. Oh no, she needs to be 7 out of 7 after all of this. Damn. But I believe there's nothing wrong with me finishing Morty now. I'm gonna finish Morty first. This is a very long war. Thank you very much for sticking around with me. For how many turns? Since turn 35, so wow. It's dragged on. By the way, human Morty is much stronger than the monster Morty. Because, you know, this will do way more than 200 damage. Before, he would only deal flat 200. Okay, will I hit the 50%? Yeah, I did. Oh, he did his special attack. So he's out of commission already. Now, will I hit the 50% again? I doubt it. Yeah, that's okay. I'm probably gonna kill the top right one. Oh, I can't. Damn. I was gonna say, I want to kill the top right one just so I can ensure that everyone can move. I need to attack here so that Shinu's attack goes through. Okay. I actually don't know if I'll win here. Oh. Well. So much for finishing Mori. I'm gonna start clicking on my satisfaction events though. Okay, 5 satisfaction. A few other things I can do to get satisfaction. Those are my biggest priorities right now. Wait. Oh no, they're invading into Izumo. I was like, why do they have 2 things? Oh. Okay, I think I barely cut in time. Okay, same deal. I'll just keep trying until I eventually get them. Yeah, thankfully they're a tad weakened. Let's do Natori, bounce. I think I made a mistake. I should have started with Nico Storm. Well, I think it'll still work out. Really? This isn't enough? Oh man. Okay. Maybe next turn I'll win. Anyway, there's still lots of clicks that I have to do. Let's see, one of them is this. See you in a bit. Okay, 149 now. This gives an item that heals 3 units per turn on every unit. It's probably not that much. I need to now raise Teru. Where is Teru? To 7. And this is also a cutscene. Okay, 154. I'm very close to the 160 threshold. See, I would really like this, but I can't do this. I don't have the national power to support it. Okay, almost there for the 160. Hopefully he heals. Okay, good. I was very much banking on him healing instead of attacking when I made this comp. Cool. The opinion on magic is good. That's another 5 satisfaction event, I think. Oh, we have a problem. I proceeded too far with Okita's event, and now Rance is going to be unavailable for the next few turns. Man, I really want to finish. Okay, fine. It's okay, because I can use magic to get more satisfaction. So, see you in a bit. Okay, actually there was no scene, but it gave satisfaction anyway. Okay, I now have this thing called Rance's Love. This item. This is a cursed item, so you can't unequip it, but it gives 2 relationship per turn. So it's quite useful on characters that you intend to toss after you're done with clearing them. Or not clearing them, but after you're done with getting a penny on them and farming them for whatever. In my case, that person is Shigehiko. I'm going to need to improve with him for a bit to go through an event chain. But after that, I intend to throw him away. And since I'm just missing 1 satisfaction, and that 1 satisfaction will allow me to get 1 extra action, I'm just going to click on this event, the Rance state, I think. Unless I'm missing a character-specific satisfaction bonus. And I would say I'm not. Yeah. So I'm just going to click on this for my final satisfaction for the 160 threshold. There we go. And finally, I get 4 actions per turn. There you go. And I have a feeling this is still going to drag on. So I might just cut it after the next turn begins. And next turn we'll deal with Asakura and Mori. I can't send Natori out because after victory, she will go over 500 units. So I'll heal with Chino instead. Okay, sounds easy. Wow, I'm surprised that these two are moving first. Ow. Cool. And yeah, unfortunately, Lance will probably be unavailable this turn again. Yep. So I'll end here. Unfortunately, I couldn't finish Mori and Asakura in time. But that'll be a next time thing.